this is just a scenario to get into this position. Actually, Stephen asked a good question. He says a lot of times you get the shoulder crunch, he has to like go over the head first and then drop it in to get there because you can't ever get the distance close enough just to grab the arm. And that's very true. A lot of times you'll go for double unders or over the head. But for this scenario, like I said, I don't know why a lot of people do it, but somehow you see is they'll grab your head a lot of times here and just kind of like they're probably just killing time. Just trying to just trying to like neutralize things for a second to catch their breath, whatever it is. And sometimes it's hard to get them off of it. So I'm going to come in and build that frame right here under the chin, and I'm going to crunch this shoulder to me even more, elbow high, and get this pinched. This is what's going to make the pendulum sweep work. Then I pull the shoulder up into me. I pull my knees up to the armpits. Both legs go up. Then I'm going to kick this one straight way over here. This one's swinging down here to here. I drive like an elbow strike to his face here. I get a good amount of position. He's not going to let me isolate this arm for too long because I'll attack it. He brings it over in front. I collect it, use my body to trap under the head. There's my gift wrap. You can go Kimura seatbelt if you want to, or just grab the gift wrap. I'm going to come up into my S-mount position, windshield wiper in. As I go over, I'm sinking this hook in. Now the top hook can come in. Okay, this way. So now I'm in a really good back position. I just got 2 points for the sweep, 4 points for mount, 4 more points for my hooks. Now I'm in what would be the non-dominant side because I'm on the underside, not the arm cradled side. It's not the bad side. Don't call it the bad side because actually it's easier to control on this side. I feel like there's less way for him to get out, and I have actually better options. I feel like other than just the standard rear naked choke. Okay, so from here, what I've got to focus on is, okay, what arm is he going to be trying to get free now? The one I'm controlling, right? Okay, so I'm not too worried about this arm right now. You know, I can go 2-on-1 on it to really bait this arm to try to help. Because what I want is, when he starts trying to get these hands off, is control here. My elbow is framed, and this is just like the straight jacket position that we're going for. Because from here with this hand is where I can start going for a one-arm choke with my shoulder. Okay, but he's definitely going to defend this arm with this one. You know, he's not going to let that happen, surely. Okay, so from here, notice I said earlier it doesn't matter if you're a little off angle here, like you're not completely square with him. This is why it's fine, because this is what I'm going for. This foot, once I've got my points, is going on the hip. I'm going to keep this one over here, either on the inside of the leg or just right here. This one is on the hip. Now, look, see this control? I create distance if I need to, okay? Because I'm going to need a little bit. So from here, now my goal, look, he's controlling this. This is great. I'm going to hook right here. Okay, so I have control of both arms. He feels like he has control of me. I have control of him. Now what I need to do is get this foot over this arm. Okay, some of you are going to be able to adjust and actually trap this arm. Okay, some of you are not. That's fine, because my next move is I just got to get over the shoulder and lock. And now I'm just locking at the body here, okay? Just getting this trapped. Now from here, it's almost like going for my little reverse triangle position here, okay? So he's going to squirm around, try to get out. Of course, I'm going to keep my thighs tight. Look, the triangle's not hooked up. Okay, keep control of this arm. Now, I'm going to start attacking the arm. If you need to, though, like I can roll and I can grab my leg here. Okay, but I don't want to, if I completely lose this arm, getting it back can be very hard. Okay, so I'm going to keep somewhat control of the arm here. How was it? Here I was. Okay. There. Now, what I need, though, is this leg here. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm in this position. I'm going to use my hamstrings and pull back. When I do, I'm going to push off this elbow, pull back, and lock to this side. Okay? Now that I'm here, I'm going to lock this behind his back. See how this arm's up? For him to get this arm down now, get your arm down. Look, his elbow's still up. He can grab it. Let me loosen it. He can hold on to it, but he can't get rid of this pocket here. Okay? Let's try this. This is going to be up to some extent, okay, because you can't get down past my leg. So now it's easy. You can go with the wrist, but say he's got his hands locked. I'm going to control this the whole time, so this shouldn't happen. I'm going to peel right here. I'm start peeling the elbow up, making him weak. If he keeps holding his hands, I'm going to take his hands and start peeling in like a wrist lock. It's going to turn loose. Here, the finish, you may finish him with the triangle and squeeze, but the real finish is pulling this up, 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 and there. So it's more of a, it's like ripping his shoulder loose, more than just the triangle, okay? But those little grip variations are where it's at, okay? Getting specific things, making him think he's doing the right thing by grabbing it, and then just shattering his dreams, okay? So from just the back position here, we got to here, we got our points, and I get to here, okay? I'm going for the choke, so he defends this arm. Boom, there, excellent. Get that foot on the hip, grab his own arm here. There, now I can get to work. There, keep this arm up, keep pulling. Boom, here. You can grab your own shin, lock it up. Don't just leave this dangling here. If he gets a hold of it, it's not that big of a deal, but if you get it behind his back, even better. Look, I still have control of his hand, elbow, arm goes up, there. If you need more, extend the arm straight up and come back. And it's a horrible feeling on your shoulder, okay? Questions on that? 1, 2, 3.